What is a mirror? A mirror is a story that shows you in the story, that reflects back to you. It reflects your own culture, and it helps you to build your identity. Mirrors are books in which children can find themselves and their families and their communities reflected and valued. So when students read books where they see characters like themselves who are valued in the world, they feel a sense of belonging. So in our case, that meant books with Black people in them. In your case, it may mean something else. It could mean that, or it could be books that reflect some other aspect of your child's personhood. And before we go on, I want to address a question that's come up in the past with these discussions, and that is, but what about white children? Don't they need and deserve mirrors? And my answer is, absolutely. They do need and deserve mirrors. The thing is, the reason I'm not focused on that so much today is because most of all the traditional book lists that we use in our homeschool world do a very good job of already reflecting back to white children. So I don't talk about it, not because it's not important, because it isn't a need in the community right now for that aspect of their personhood. But there are white children who have other areas besides their skin color where they really do need to see themselves reflected back. Okay, we can talk about small things that may seem small, a book about a child who has celiac disease that is playing with her friends and baking cupcakes. That's a book my daughter did in her book club, and the little girl there almost started crying. Books that show children who are dyslexic, books that show children or people who are on the spectrum, where the book isn't about being on the spectrum. The book is about loving life and having fun and being on an adventure. So there are many different aspects of reflecting your child's personhood back to them beyond just race.